Hey, Wes.
Bad day at the gridiron?
I'm going back to ballet. At least they don't yell at you.
Honey, I don't know why you're so upset. I thought you played, quite well.
And that's the best my mother can do.
Hey, come on, champ. You look great out there.
Yeah, that was a really good tackle you made at the end. I tackled my own quarterback.
Yeah, but you really nailed him.
Yeah, I caught him and everything.
Yeah, well, now we finished the post-game show. I have sandwiches and fresh brownies out in the kitchen.
I'm not hungry.
Hey, come on, pal. You can't let a few mistakes get you down.
Dad, I'm terrible.
Hey, now you're talking like a quitter, and no son of mine's gonna talk like that. You can do anything you set your mind to, right?
Oh, no.
You see that mantle? I'm gonna get rid of all this junk and make room for your trophies and medals and all the stuff you're gonna win.
I am?
Yeah! And now you're gonna get back out there, and you're gonna bust your tail, and you're gonna hit them hard, and pretty soon you'll be a real All-American, right?
Right.
Now get in there and hit those brownies.
Okay.
That kid is so bad.
There, George.
He can't throw, he can't catch, he's got 2 left feet. I don't know why I put myself through this.
Sentimental reasons?
Huh?
Well, look on the bright side, Dad. I mean, he can't be any worse than I was.
That's for sure. Hey, only kidding, Kev.
Yeah, right, Dad. Real funny.
You know, George, I don't think that football is quite Wesley's cup of tea.
Oh, yeah? Oh, maybe we should introduce him to one of your English sports, like croquet or minding other people's business.
I'm sorry. I was only thinking of the boy.
Hey, Wes is gonna be fine. I just gotta work with him a little, toss the ball around, maybe run a few plays, maybe even set up a tackling dummy. Speaking of which, you busy later?
If you need anything, I'll be in the kitchen.
Hey, what's your problem?
Big bud?
I just gave you a couple of real good shots and you didn't come back with anything.
I know, George. I finally realized that life is too short to waste on trying to even the score.
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean.
However, if it'll make you feel better, I could say something like, why don't you take that football and insert it up your nose? Lord knows there's room for it. You don't have to thank me. Wesley, what are you doing?
I was just taking the phone off the hook because I know you don't like being disturbed while you're trying to cook dinner.
I see. I don't know exactly what you've done, but apparently you've left a witness.
It's just Dad wants me to practice my kicking every day, but I kicked one so good it broke one of Homer Huffnagel's windows.
Wesley, please tell Mr. Belvedere it wasn't the big picture window. You know, the one where Grandma Huffnagel sits.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't. It was the little one. You know, with all the pretty colors.
Oh, the stained glass. Oh, no matter. They can always send to the Vatican for another one.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get better.
It's all right, Wesley. Now, you go and wash up. Later, we'll try and burn off your fingerprints. Ricardo residence.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin. Tough day out in the teenage wasteland. Go ahead. I was thinking of throwing out all the glasses anyway.
Okay.
Kevin, is that just for you, or is Yugoslavia dropping by?
No, it's for me.
But dinner will be ready in less than an hour.
I'll eat then, too.
Will you be eating every hour? I mean, maybe I should open up a buffet.
Look, I'm just trying to put on a little weight. I'm going out for football.
Oh? Why?
Because it's starting again.
What's starting?
Dad and his sports thing. I mean, he's got this hang-up about trophies. And he's not going to be happy until someone in this house brings one home. And if Wesley can't do it, then maybe I can.
Well, I think that's very nice, Kevin. I'm sure your father will be delighted.
Hey, I don't want Dad to know. Or anybody else.
Why not?
Because I don't want to tell him what I'm doing until I do it. You know, make it through the season, get my varsity letter. I just don't want to get Dad's hopes up and then fail again.
All right, Kevin. Your secret is safe with me.
Hey, Kev, anything new?
No, Dad.
Who's all this for?
Oh, it's for me. A little something to tide me over before dinner.
I just don't know where he puts it.
I just ran through all the tires, did 21 sprints, and tackled Mr. Belvedere while he was taking out the garbage.
Wesley.
It's okay, he didn't spill any.
That's the spirit, champ.
Only thing is, Dad, I've been eating a lot for a month, and I'm still not getting any bigger.
Sure you are.
I think I should take steroids.
What?
They're supposed to make you as big as a steer.
Wesley, those things are very dangerous.
Yeah, Wes. The only people who take that stuff are either very stupid or East Germans who are tired of being women.
Wesley, you blindsided Mr. Belvedere.
Sorry.
That's 15 yards.
A boiled tongue and broccoli.
Come on, Dad, better come quick.
What's wrong?
Kevin's getting in a fight with the Hufnagels.
Listen, Homer, next time the stupid Doberman comes near me, I'm gonna knock its head off.
What happened?
Nothing. Stupid dog. I gotta teach it some manners.
Very impressive. Can you do that with a canned ham?
Come on, all the guys on the team do this. Makes you mean.
No, Kevin, it makes you stupid. Like the way you've been acting around the house.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if you want to keep your little secret, try to remember who you are. Adorable, sensitive Kevin, not mean Joe Green.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta keep myself psyched up. I mean, our last game's next week on Thanksgiving, and I really think I'm gonna do it.
I hope so, Kevin. Just watch it, all right?
Sure. Walnut?
Thank you. Hello, George.
Hey, Belvedere. Got all the fixings for tomorrow?
Tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
It's Thanksgiving.
Oh. Well, I've got a box of noodles. Perhaps we could have a nice tuna casserole.
You don't have tuna casserole on Thanksgiving.
Why not?
Because it's a holiday. It's special.
Not to me.
Look, it's tradition, okay? We're celebrating the time the Pilgrims came over, and we're having a tough go. And then the Indians showed up with a bunch of stuff, and everybody had a nice dinner.
And what did they do after dinner? Steal their land?
That came later.
This turkey weighs a ton. This pumpkin weighs 2 tons.
You were saying?
George, look what I found.
What is it?
It's Kevin's report card. It was mixed in with the bills and magazines. He's had it for a week.
I can see why he hid it. He dropped a grade and everything. You believe this? What makes a kid's grades drop like this?
Too many walnuts?
Whoops, I was hoping you wouldn't find that till after Christmas.
Kevin, what happened?
Yeah, how do you expect to get in college with grades like these?
Football scholarship?
Hey, I'm in no mood for your jokes.
All right, look, I'm sorry. I'm gonna study harder, and I'm gonna do a lot better, I promise.
Oh, you're going to study all right. You're grounded.
Huh?
Home every day by 3 o'clock. And that's the law.
Starting when?
What do you mean starting when? Starting now.
I can't start now. I'll start Monday.
You'll start today.
I can't. I have to do something tomorrow.
Like what?
It's personal.
What's going on? You got a broad stash someplace?
Or a young lady?
Look, I just don't want to talk about it.
Kevin, what's going on? Lately you've been acting like someone we don't even know.
I'm sorry. Can't you just trust me?
It's a little late for that, pal.
Look, I've got to go out tomorrow, and I'm going.
Listen, Buster, as long as you're living under my roof, you'll live by my rules.
Then maybe I shouldn't live under your roof.
Kevin?
Kevin?
Forget it, Mr. Belvedere. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Wesley, what are you doing? Watching the Thanksgiving Day parade. How can you be watching TV? We don't even know where Kevin is. I'm looking for him in the crowd. Anyway, Dad says if Kevin is old enough to walk out the door, he's old enough to not have us chasing after him like some sort of little kid. Well, that's not what Mom thinks. Doesn't matter what Mom thinks. She's not the man. Wesley, you sexist pig.
Wesley, stop making that noise. You'll be fed in a moment. Owen's residence. Well, hello, stranger. Nice of you to check in. Wait till I write it down.
Is that Kevin? Thank God.
Uh-huh. Fine. Look, Kevin, your mother and father are standing right here if you'd like to talk to them. All right, goodbye.
He didn't even want to talk to us?
Well, at least we know he's okay. So what'd he do, spend the night with some friends?
Not unless his friend lives downtown at the Hotel Gilbert, right next to the Midnight Mission.
George, our son is living on Skid Row.
Hey, look, I didn't kick him out of here. He walked out on his own 2 feet.
Speaking of which, he asked me to bring him some clean socks, as well as his clothes, his school books, and a can of Black Flag.
Come on, honey, let's just go down there and get him.
I think he's got to go through this on his own.
Go through what? We don't even know. Maybe he's drinking again.
Well, he's certainly in the right neighborhood for it. Sorry. Anyway, he's not drinking. Excuse me.
Belvedere, you know what's going on, don't you?
Somewhat.
Well, what is it?
But I'm afraid Kevin has told me in confidence, and I can't betray his trust.
I forgot we got Bishop Sheen as a housekeeper.
Rest assured, he's all right. And his problem has nothing to do with sex, drugs, or alcohol.
Thank you.
Which reminds me, I need a day off.
Come in, it's open.
What's cooking?
I was expecting my housekeeper.
I had to let mine go. I'm Sherry. I live across the hall.
I'm Kevin. I'm underage.
Do you have any cranberry sauce?
Why? What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to eat it, kid. Like with turkey and stuffing. It's Thanksgiving, remember?
Yeah, right. Got some applesauce.
I'll take what I can get. Thanks, kid. I'll see you around.
Sure. I just gave her my hot plate and some canned goods.
It's a pity you didn't have any stockings or chocolate bars. She might have moved in with you. Well, Kevin, what a delightful room.
Hey, look, I don't need any wisecracks, Mr. Belvedere. This is the best I can do, okay?
No, I mean it. It reminds me of a hovel on the left bank I once shared with Jean-Paul Sartre. He was busy forming his philosophy of existential nihilism, and I was going out for track.
Yeah, thanks for bringing my stuff, Mr. Belvedere.
You know, your mother's very upset.
I figured.
And I think your father is, too.
Tough.
You know, Kevin, for someone who's set out to make your father happy, you're doing a very miserable job of it.
Thanks.
Why don't you just tell him you're playing football and have done with all this foolishness?
Look, I've got to do this my own way. I'll tell him when I have the letter in my hand.
It's up to you.
So listen, I have to look over some plays for tonight.
Oh, that's right. The last game of the season. Oh, you must be very excited.
Yeah, I might even get to play.
It must be very exhilarating. Out on the field, being cheered by strangers.
Look, just tell Mom that I'm okay and I'll call her tomorrow.
And your father?
I don't care. Make something up.
I've become very good at that. Kevin, are you sure you want to stay here?
Yeah.
And you're not coming home?
No.
Oh. Can I have your room? Wesley, have you finished with the relish tray?
In a second. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look!
Wesley, don't wear olives in the house.
But I do it every Thanksgiving. It's a tradition.
Well, start a new tradition. Behave yourself.
Okay. Gee, I wish Kevin was gonna be here for dinner.
So do I.
So when's he coming back?
I don't know.
No, he's been gone almost a whole day. I mean, when I run away, I may say I'm never coming home, but I always do.
Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. All right, colonists, it's gobble-gobble time.
Oh, boy, get a load of that bird. You really did a nice job with the table, kitten.
Thanks. I set a place for Kevin just in case.
That's fine.
Well, come on, Wes. Why don't you get the spuds going around? Heather, you start dishing out the stuffings.
Hey, what about Grace? We sat every Thanksgiving.
Oh, sure. How about, rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. Yay, God!
I prepared something.
Go ahead, honey.
Let us bow our heads. Dear God, we thank thee for all our many blessings, for the food on our table, and the nice house we live in, and the love we share as a family. Even though one of us is far away and alone in this cold, dark night. But thanks anyway. Amen.
Amen. Well, have a nice dinner.
Well, time for Pop to carve old Tom here. Who wants the drumstick?
That was always Kevin's favorite.
She's right. Now, I can just see him sitting there, spilling something.
Come on, Mom, it'll be okay. Yeah, you'll probably see him again.
Anyone need anything? More gravy? Stuffing? A crutch for the empty chair?
All right, I'll go get him.
He's not at the hotel.
Well, where is he?
Do you know what I enjoy after a particularly disastrous dinner?
A mint?
A high school football game.
What?
Boy, it's even uglier in here.
Oh, my.
Hey, what do you think happened to Kevin, Mr. Belvedere?
Or perhaps he went out with his teammates to celebrate their near victory.
Hey, I don't get it. All he had to say was, hey, Dad, I'm taking football, and I would have said to hell with the grades. I mean, I could have helped him. You know, toss the ball around, give him some tips, drill him with some of his plays.
Maybe that's why I didn't tell you.
Kevin, are you all right?
Yeah, Mom, I'm fine.
You played real good out there, Kev. Yeah, it was great when you got that fumble and those 14 guys fell on top of you.
Come on, children, let's go downstairs and see if our car still has tires.
I'll be waiting. For both of you.
So, you look pretty good out there.
Thanks.
Would have been nice to see some of your other games.
I wanted to surprise you.
What's this?
It's my letter.
Hey, you're supposed to put that on your varsity
I
sweater.
didn't get it from me. I got it for you.
Hey, come on, Kevin.
Come on,
don't start-
Dad, take it. It's what you wanted all along. Now maybe you can lay off Wesley.
What are you talking about?
You're doing the same thing to him that you did to me. Don't you remember saying, you're gonna make All-American, Kev, and don't be a quitter, Kev. I got the mantle already, Kev. But I never brought anything home, Dad, because I stunk. And you couldn't face that.
Hey, all I cared about was that you tried.
Oh, don't give me that. You wanted a winner. Somebody you could brag about, someone you could point to and say, hey, that's my kid out there. Well, here, it's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
Look, I'll admit I was a little disappointed in you, but that was a long time ago. I got over it.
Well, maybe I didn't. All my life, all I ever cared about was trying to please you, trying to make you proud of me, trying to fill that space on the mantle. But you know what? I just don't care anymore.
Boy, I wish I had the guts to tell that to my old man.
Huh?
I mean, nothing ever made him happy. I mean, he was a bigger jerk than I was.
Yeah, I bet.
Hell, if I struck out or missed a block, I might as well not show up at the dinner table. I mean, this guy was
Look, Dad, I don't care what your father did to you. I care about us.
I thought you said you didn't care. I mean, I'm the one that can't cut it. I mean, I couldn't cut it with my old man, and I'm not cutting it with you.
Come on, Daddy. You're not that terrible.
Oh, no? If I'm doing such a great job, how come my kid's living in a place like this?
For effect? Look, Dad, I'm not a jock, and I'm never gonna be that football star you wanted. You just gotta learn to take me for what I am.
That's not so tough. I'm proud of you, pal.
Thanks, Dad.
Go on. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Still yours.
Thanks for everything, Kevy.
Hey, Wes, what are you doing up?
I'm hungry.
You want some turkey?
No, I'm just gonna scrape the marshmallows off the yams. So I hear you did this whole football thing because you were worried about me?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, that's stupid. I mean, I know I'm not that good, and I know Dad knows it. But I don't care, because I'm having fun.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, Mr. Belvedere explained it to me. The reason things always bother you is because you're a brooder, and the reason nothing hardly ever bothers me is because I'm a sociopath.
I'll try to remember that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm glad you're back, because you're my brother, and I worry about you.
Oh, thanks, Wes.
Sure. I'm just trying to get some sleep, okay?
In a few moments, my first Thanksgiving with the Owens family will be officially over. After a great deal of orchestration on my part, we actually had something to be thankful for. As usual, they provided me a cornucopia of chaos, dilemmas, intrigue, and leftovers. I don't even want to think about what they're getting me for Christmas.
What kind of cereal is this?
It's a new health cereal that Mr. Belvedere's bought, and it's very good for you. It's full of fiber.
Tastes like an old tree.
That's because it is. Just eat it.
Hey, Mom and Dad's anniversary is coming up next Saturday. We ought to do something.
Yeah, it's the 19th.
Really? Well, you three children should be very proud of your parents. Very few marriages last that long, especially when people like you are involved. Wesley, what are those colorful little round objects floating in your cereal?
Oh, they're vitamins.
Vitamin M? I've never heard of that.
That's a new kind. They come in plain or peanut.
Hi, kids.
Morning,
Hi,
Mom.
Mr. Belvedere.
Good morning, Mrs. Owens.
Ooh, isn't that nice? Look, I didn't want to wake George, so would you just tell him I'll stop at the bank on my way to school, that I may be home late, and I'm sorry I missed him last night. Bye, kids.
Bye, Mom.
Hey, guys. You too, Belvedere.
Morning, Mr. Owens.
I'm late. Where's Marcia?
She left. However, I'm supposed to tell you that she'll be home late, she'll try and get to the bank, and she's sorry that you missed out last night. Or something like that.
I gotta go.
I took the wrong keys.
I got Marcia's keys.
George!
Marcia.
Oh, those are mine.
Those are mine.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So, what do you want to do for your anniversary?
Huh?
Oh, I don't know. It's no big deal.
Oh, it isn't?
What would you like to do?
I don't know, something special, like a hockey game.
Or a play?
Nah.
Perhaps you two could compromise and go to the ice capades.
Hey, you know it'd be real nice if you guys got married again.
What?
You know, renew your vows. I read that it's a good way to put the spark back in an otherwise stagnant marriage.
Yeah, you could do it at the bowling alley. You get a clown, balloons, and free shoes.
Hey, why don't we do it right here?
Oh, I don't know.
That sounds crazy to me.
I think it's a wonderful idea. We could decorate the living room, and you could contact the minister at that church you attend every now and then. Very nice.
So you want it?
Sure, why not? Anyway, I gotta go.
Yep, me too.
Yes, George?
My potatoes are lumpy.
Let me call Idaho.
Hey, where are you going?
Something the matter, George?
No, I don't like eating alone.
All right, I'll call the children and we can make them eat again.
Relax, sit down, we can talk.
Very well.
So what's new?
Oh, not a whole bunch. How was work?
Fine, fine.
How was your interview with Helmut Schmidt?
It's Mike Schmidt, the baseball player.
Oh, but he does wear a helmet.
Nice talking.
Well, that didn't take too long.
Hi, guys.
Have a seat.
I guess I missed dinner, huh?
I tried to hold it, but the children started feeling faint.
I had to eat alone.
I kept something warm for you.
Thank you.
Incidentally, I spoke to your Reverend Hummel today. He said he'd be very happy to perform the ceremony.
Are we still doing that?
Yes, George.
The Reverend wanted to know if you prefer the standard ceremony, or would you like to prepare something special of your own?
So what do you want to do?
Well, I don't know. I thought we could each write our own vows. Lots of couples do that.
Well, why can't I just say what I did the last time? Please don't pull the trigger. I can come up with something else.
Come on, Kevin, we need a band. People want to dance.
Get it.
But these guys play at my school all the time, and they are really good.
Heather, we're not gonna have somebody called the Maggots playing for Mom and Dad's wedding.
Why not?
What do you think, Mr. Belvedere?
Call me old-fashioned, but I think you should consider the music that your parents like.
I guess we could do that.
Yeah, we can make a tape from Dad's albums. He's got Perry Como, Andy Williams, Sandler and Young, Vic Damone.
The Maggots, huh? Regardless, the bulk of the musical program will be played by your brother.
I'm finished practicing.
Good.
Yeah, and you were right. It sounds a lot better when you play way out in the woods.
Yes, for us too.
Anyway, I can play Here Comes the Bride real good, and I can almost play Oh Promise Me, except it sort of sounds like a polka. What about the decorations, Mr. Belvedere? We gotta do something with that living room, make it look special.
Children, I am not responsible for the decorations. That's your problem.
We know.
I mean, you must learn to think for yourselves. Make your own decisions and then follow through.
Hey, we could paint everything black and orange and have a Halloween wedding.
I didn't mean you.
Hey, you know it'd be real nice if we dug up some of Mom and Dad's old wedding pictures and stuck them around the living room.
Yeah, maybe even get a couple of the best ones and blow them up.
Now, there's a good idea.
There's a whole box of stuff up in the bedroom we can go look through. Oh, boy!
Just remember, it's gonna be a surprise for Mom and Dad.
Hey, I'm cool.
Hi, kids.
Hey, Mom, hi, Dad. No, hi, Dad.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Nothing, just going upstairs.
Yeah, but you guys stay down there.
So how you doing with your vows?
Fine. How about you?
Okay. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Okay.
Here.
You are my grand slam.
Too sentimental? It's not finished yet.
Maybe mine will spark something.
Whereas we acknowledge our mutual affection by publicly declaring same, we enter into this marriage with mutual love and respect with perfect equity for both partners. Beautiful. Kind of reminds me of our second mortgage.
Well, it is a contract we're entering into.
Who's going to perform the ceremony? Judge Wapner?
Well, how are the vows coming along?
We're exchanging them now.
Hey, you find any wedding pictures yet?
No, but I got a box full of Wesley. That's because Mom says I'm photogenic. The camera loves me.
So go kiss one.
Get back out there, will you? They're gonna walk in.
All right, all right. Well, there's nothing here. Did you find anything?
No, it's just a bunch of papers. Can't believe there's not one picture of their wedding.
Hey, Kev, maybe they never got married.
Anyway, here's their marriage license.
How come they got married in Baltimore?
I don't know.
Ick, and they did it in City Hall. This is to certify that George Stephen Owens and Marcia Lee Cameron are henceforth recognized as man and wife, duly noted in the Commonwealth of Maryland this day, September 2nd, 1967. Real romantic, huh?
Hey, that's not right. Mom and Dad were married in '66.
No, it says right here, September 1967.
Well, how could they get married in September 1967? I mean, I was born in December. That's only 3 months later. That would mean...
We know why there aren't any pictures? No wonder Mom and Dad don't like making a big deal out of the anniversary. They had to get married.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Mom and Dad fooling around before they were married, and that was the 60s.
Look, let's just get this junk put away, okay?
I wonder how Dad talked her into it. I bet he got her drunk. Or maybe she got him drunk.
Will you come on and help?
No wonder Mom watches over me like a hawk. She's afraid I'll turn out like she did, a sex fiend. Boy, I can't wait till Mom gets on me about staying out till later, going out with...
Hey, you're not going to say anything to Mom or anybody else.
Sorry. Hey, what's going on? Nothing.
Come on, we're finished.
Where's the picture?
There aren't any.
Why not?
Because there aren't, that's why not.
What's with him? I don't know. Hey, something's going on, and you guys aren't telling me. I gotta go. I have homework to do. Come on, Heather. You know I gotta know everything. If I don't, I get headaches. See?
Hey, Belvedere. I wrote some new stuff for the ceremony. Tell me what you think.
George, please, I just ate.
Come on, Belvedere. I need your opinion. I'm not good at this mushy stuff.
There was a young girl from Altoona who met a young man.
I crossed that out.
Too bad, it simply reeked with potential.
I meant this right here.
I, George, want you, Marcia, to be my wife on sunny days as well as rainy, in good moods as in bad, in my waking and my sleeping, for all the days of my life. That's quite nice, George.
Yeah. Now all I gotta do is tack on the usual stuff. I'll love and honor her. She'll love, honor, and obey me. And I'll be finished.
I bet on it.
Oh, sorry, Kev. I guess your old man's gotta learn to be more careful.
Better late than never.
So, Kevin, did you find some nice wedding pictures?
No.
Perhaps I can find some for you.
Hey, I already told you there aren't any.
Well, Kevin, what's the matter?
Nothing. There just aren't any pictures, okay?
Well, there must have been some remembrance of the ceremony.
Yeah, you're looking at them.
What?
They had to get married because of me. I saw their marriage license. It's not their 19th anniversary. It's their 18th.
Oh, dear. Do you know what that means? I bought the wrong gift.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, this is serious.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Look, it happened a long time ago. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not ashamed. I'm just sorry I made them get married.
Kevin.
They probably didn't even like each other.
Well, they must have liked each other a little.
Yeah, right.
Kevin, I am a very good judge of character, and I know that your parents love each other very much.
Look, I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Hey, come on, what's the big deal?
Obey. I am your wife, George, not a collie.
Okay, okay. We'll lose the obey. How about love, honor, and fetch?
I'll be late. Don't wait up.
What's the matter with her?
See?
Back. Hey, what's that? blown up for the party. Oh, yeah? With what? I thought we could stick it over the fireplace. How about in the fireplace?
Hello? Yeah, it's still gonna be at 2 o'clock. So I guess you're still coming, huh? Hey, it's up to you, Reverend.
Hey, Kevin, let's go to the dining room. You can help me fold napkins.
No thanks.
You're still upset, aren't you?
Oh, no, I'm thrilled. Maybe I ought to take out an ad in the Yellow Pages, like under A for accidents.
Hello, children. Break's over. Heather, let's get finished with those decorations. And Wesley, I want you to put these pastries in the refrigerator.
Look, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh.
I blew myself up.
Well, that's one way of doing it. Now, scoot. Kevin, I thought I'd ask you to rake the leaves and bring the trash cans in.
Figured I'd do it during the ceremony.
Kevin.
Hi, guys. Well, how's everything coming along?
As well as can be expected.
Anyone seen George?
Yes, he's upstairs. I believe he's locked himself in the bathroom.
Why? What happened?
It's a joke, Mrs. Owens. You know, as in wedding night jitters.
Oh.
Guess she never had any.
Kevin? The past few days, he's been so distant.
Or perhaps he's thinking about something distant. Hello? What's taking your parents so long?
I don't know, but they're taking forever. Yeah, I'm running out of songs to play, and I only know one.
Well, just remember what we rehearsed. As soon as your parents appear on the landing, everyone will rise, and you will begin the wedding march.
I'll be ready.
Welcome to our home. Sit anywhere you want. I don't care.
Kevin, I'll take care of the hospitality. You go upstairs and see what's happened to your parents.
Sure, I don't care.
I'm sorry, George. That's absolutely unacceptable.
All right, all right. I just thought you'd like it if I said you were the power behind the throne.
I don't want to be behind it, George. I want to be on it.
Well, it's free now.
Yeah.
Mr. Belvedere sent me to see if you guys are ready. Are you?
Oh, God, George, look what time it is. Come on.
All right, all right. Just let me get the old noose around the neck.
Hey, you don't have to do this.
What's the matter?
I just think it's stupid for you guys to get married again when you didn't even want to do it the first time.
George, he knows.
Knows what? Uh-oh.
Kevin?
Not yet.
I won't.
Kevin.
I saw your marriage certificate, and I know when I was born. It doesn't take a genius to do the arithmetic.
Hey, maybe we lied about your birthday.
Excuse me.
After you?
So, anyone from out of town?
Mind if we come in?
It's your room. Couldn't think of any place else to go.
Look, Kev, I know we should have told you a long time ago. It's just when you lie about something so long, you start to believe it yourself.
You mean like your golf scores?
Yeah.
I think what your father's trying to say is that we both owe you an apology.
No, you don't. I owe you one.
Why?
Because if it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't be married. You'd have different lives. Lives you wanted.
That's crazy.
I mean, Mom, you could have been a lawyer a long time ago. And you could have married someone who wouldn't mind staying home listening to all your sports stories.
Kevin, that woman doesn't exist.
different kid. Like a straight-A student. Or a football star.
Hey, I could have married an alligator and had a set of luggage, too.
We always wanted you.
Sure.
I remember the day I found out that you were on the way. I got pretty scared. I told your father. He looked at me for a minute, and then he walked right out the door. He came back about an hour later, and he had this little cowboy suit for you. You know, with a badge and a hat and these tiny little boots.
I knew you were going to be a boy.
The point is, we loved you from the moment we found out about you. And nothing's ever changed that.
Yeah, but you guys don't even have anything in common. I mean, all you've been doing lately is fight.
Well, that's because we've both been pretty busy.
We're both stubborn.
And a little stupid.
See, we do have things in common.
Forgive me for barging in, but things are getting ugly down there.
Oh?
Are we still having the ceremony? People are curious.
I don't know. We're still having a little thing up here.
Yeah, but it's okay now.
Good, because I'm kind of having a big thing down there, and it's not okay. I've got a minister who's late for a funeral, a Mexican buffet that's started to go south, and if Wesley plays anymore, I will not be responsible for his safety.
We'll be ready in 5 minutes.
So will the nachos. So move it.
Friends, we are gathered here today to share with George and Marcia, finally, their love and joy as they reaffirm their vows of matrimony.
Hey, why is Kevin up there with them?
Perhaps because he was up there the first time.
Now you, George, and you, Marcia, have freely given voice to your desire to be united in marriage. Now, please face each other and share with us the vows you have prepared for this occasion.
What?
George?
Yeah, okay. I'll go. The thing is, all week long, we've been kind of going at each other, trying to think of what we were going to say up here. I guess what it boils down to is, after 19 years of marriage, check that, 18. There's not much more to say, except that I love you, Marcia. I always have. And if I had to do it over again, which I'm doing, I'd do it, which I just did.
I love you, George.
Well, it's about time somebody took one. Despite last-minute delays, complications, and assorted contretemps, the ceremony itself was quite touching, although my jalapeno dip moved more people to tears. Anyway, I'm pleased to report that George and Marcia finally have a pictorial record of their nuptials. And Wesley, dear lad that he is, has gifted me with a small remembrance of himself as well. I'll never get to sleep. Wesley, what are you doing?
You said I could have something to eat.
I said you could have a piece of fruit.
Oh. I'm not really eating this.
Then it must be a mirage.
See, I needed to eat this ice cream because I need the stick to make my candied apple. And you said I could have a piece of fruit.
All right, Wesley. You stayed within the letter of the law, if not the spirit. You can have the apple.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere.
Tomorrow we'll see what you can do with prunes.
Would you sign this, please?
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I just need permission for our class trip.
Class trip? Where are you going, the dairy?
London, Paris, Rome, and Madrid?
It's Christmas in Europe. Almost my whole class is going. It's going to be real educational.
Gee, I don't know, honey. How much is it?
Only $1,300. But, Mom, that'll be my whole Christmas present. I don't expect anything else except some new clothes, a camera, and spending money.
We appreciate the sacrifice.
Mom,
Look, Heather, you know your father's paper may go on strike.
I thought that was just the typesetters.
Yeah, but if they go, Dad's union will go out, too, and, we've just got to watch our budget, okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, I think you should spend Christmas here at home with us, your family.
Can we at least send him someplace? Hey, who's that?
Wes, did you leave your bike in the Huffnagel's driveway again?
Not since Mrs. Huffnagel slashed my tires.
What kind of an idiot is making all that racket?
It's Dad.
Oh, that kind.
Hey, that's not our car.
Hey, I've been honking out there.
We thought it was mating season.
Dad got me your car.
George, I thought you and Kevin were just going out to look tonight.
We were until we saw that little red beauty out there.
It's great. It's got 4 on the floor, a V8 with dual carbs, and does 0 to 60 in 6 seconds.
Perhaps that can be fixed.
George, I thought we were going to get him something a little more practical.
It's practical. I mean, with those wheels, you'll pick up practically any chick in town.
Come on, Kevin, let's go burn some rubber.
Wes!
I can't drive it until I buy insurance, right?
That's our deal, pal.
Ah, nuts.
Wesley, it's way past your bedtime.
All right, I'm going.
Remind me to have him realigned.
Let me go out and polish her up a little, okay?
You bet, partner. Hey, what's the matter?
Nothing. It's just that I don't think this is the best time to be buying a car when you could be out of work tomorrow.
Come on, Marcia. They do the same thing every time. The union wants this, the paper wants that. They scream and argue until the last minute, and then everything's okay.
I hope so.
Anyway, you saw the look on that kid's face. He loves the car.
Yes, fine. I'll see he gets it. Goodbye. Sir, that was your paper.
Oh, everything's settled?
Yes. The picketing starts at noon tomorrow.
You didn't save me any syrup.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
Hello? Yeah, I'm calling to inquire about car insurance. I'm 17. Moving violations? Just one. But I've never had an accident. Unless you count the time I skidded off the highway onto the golf course. Hello? Hello? They hung up on me.
Imagine that.
It's the 5th insurance company I've called. Unless you're 45 with a dull job and a slow car, they won't even talk to you.
Well, be patient.
Better go. Gotta walk to school.
Come on, we'll go to Hershey Park like we used to. We can ride the roller coaster.
George, I've got to go to class.
Tell him you're sick. I'll write you a note.
Write me a note, Dad. I'll goof off with you.
Come on, children. You'll be late for school.
Yeah, come on, kids. I'll drop you off on my way to pick it.
Here you go, Wesley.
What's in here?
Oh, nothing unusual. Bologna sandwich, carrot sticks, and a chocolate cupcake. Why?
I just thought you might put something funny in here. You know, to get me back for that candied apple.
Oh, that would be very small, Mr. Belvedere, wouldn't it? Oh, Wesley, don't forget your thermos.
Missed a spot.
Thank you, George. Don't we have any picketing today?
I'm sick of picketing. I've been doing it for 3 weeks. Besides, all the fun guys got arrested.
And deservedly so.
Big deal. They turned over 1 car. How were they supposed to know there was a dog in it? I'm bored.
Go watch TV.
There's nothing good on.
Then go and clean your room.
Come on, I'm depressed.
I'm sorry.
Stupid strike's dragging on. Nobody knows when it's going to be over. You don't know what it's like.
Actually, I do. I was a child of 14, working in the coal mines of Yorkshire. 2,000 of us went out on strike and swore we'd never go back until we had decent working conditions and a fair wage.
How long did it last?
Oh, it's still going on. That wasn't the best story to share with you, was it?
So who's the broad in the funny hat?
That is Elizabeth, the Queen Mother.
For a minute, I thought it was Benny Hill. What's this?
It's a Fabergé egg.
I don't smell anything.
George, please. It's quite valuable.
I'm sorry.
Come along now. The other children will be home soon.
Can I have a snack?
Better make your move, Dad. Time's almost up.
All right, all right. Hey, Belvedere, you mind if I ask you a small point of strategy?
It's a friendly game.
Which way does the horsey move?
You're not going to be on the phone long, are you?
I'm calling about insurance.
I thought you ran into companies last week.
Oh, this is a new one. They're very reputable. Hello, Crazy Eddie? Cautious Kevin.
Hey, Marcia, how we doing with the bills? We in the poorhouse yet?
No, we're fine.
We are?
Yeah, actually, I thought we'd be in more of a crunch by now, but we're doing okay.
Oh, yeah?
Excuse me, but there's a slight problem about dinner.
What?
I can't cook it. There's no gas.
What are you talking about?
Well, I went outside and I checked the meter. It's been turned off.
Didn't you pay the bill?
Yeah, I must have. Although, come to think of it, I don't remember getting the gas bill. Or the credit card bills, or the mortgage.
Well, good night.
Going to bed so soon?
I just want to get up there before the lights go out.
Wesley, do you know anything about our bills?
I hate them. I figured I'd pay them when I was older and had money. I just didn't want you guys to worry.
Well, that's very sweet of you, honey, but I think you'd better let us have them.
Okay.
So, sweetheart, what bills did you pay?
Oh, well, let's see. The dry cleaning and the TV guide.
Here you go, Mom.
Thanks, honey.
So what are we going to do for money?
Hey, gang, everything's gonna be okay. All we gotta do is tighten our belts, put our nose to the grindstone, and all pull together.
And if that doesn't work, we can always tote that barge and lift that bale.
Look, I'll just take a semester off and get a job.
Huh?
Yeah, you know, like in a law office or McDonald's.
Well, actually, if it would be any help, I could forego my salary until the strike is over.
Huh?
I'll be a boarder. You know, you provide me with room and provender, and I'll pay you what you're paying me.
That's crazy.
George, it would be a help.
All right. But it's only temporary.
Yes, and if I fix a meal or make a bed or two...
Whoa. As long as you're paying me, you don't lift a finger around here. You're a guest. Got it?
Understood, George. Understood. I'll have my tea now.
Come on, Dad. We're starving.
Okay. It's coming.
Dad, you sure you don't need any help?
I'm okay, kitten. It's just breakfast. Not the big deal some people make it out to be. Okay, folks, how do we want our eggs?
Scrambled.
Poached, fried.
Florentined.
So how do you like being our guest, Mr. Belvedere?
It's delightful.
Yeah, and since Dad won't let you work, you and me can spend the whole day together.
I'm a guest, Wesley, not a hostage.
Hey, what's burning?
Hey, Dad, you didn't wreck my raisin toast, did you?
It's okay, pal. Just the way you like it.
Well, while you're busy buttering the toast, I'll get the eggs.
No, I got it. You just sit back down and relax.
All right.
Here we go. We got some nice eggs, some nice toast. And you really don't want the bacon.
I gotta go, Dad.
Yeah, me too. I gotta go make someone's bed. Sorry about breakfast.
Gee, what's the matter with Dad? What do you think? He's got no job, no self-respect. He's a broken man.
Forgive me for interrupting little Mary Sunshine. But your father is just depressed. He's going to be fine.
I guess so.
And instead of sitting around moping, the two of you should be thinking of things to help the situation.
Well, I stopped asking to go to Europe. And I stopped going through Mom's purse.
Children being a little less selfish than usual is not enough. You must do something positive.
Hey, there's a place downtown where you can sell your blood. They give you orange juice and cookies and $10 a gallon. Hey, I know. There's a lot of good junk around here. We could have a garage sale. Yeah.
Now, there's a good idea.
Come on, Wes. We got a lot of work to do. Okay. See you later, Mr. Belvedere. Yeah, see ya.
Good luck, children. Now for my real breakfast.
I'm back. I put signs up all over the neighborhood. Great. Now help me put price tags on this stuff. Okay. How much do you think we should charge for this? $100. Wesley, it's only a hot water bottle. Well, just tell him someone famous slept on it.
Well, goodbye, children. Mr. Belvedere is off to the cinema. Wesley, I have left a box on my bed. You may sell what is in it.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere. Hey, what movie are you gonna go see?
Oh, either Bergman's Wild Strawberries or Schwarzenegger's Commando. It's very hard to decide.
Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Great. I'm standing here making like Hazel watching a game I ought to be out covering.
Oh.
Anyway, I gotta do another load.
You need any help?
Hey, I don't want any son of mine doing laundry. Anyway, hand me that nice and fluffy, will you? So what are you up to, champ?
Not too much. Just been sitting in my car, playing with the knobs.
Hey, look, as soon as this strike thing is settled, your mom and I are going to help you out with the insurance.
Thanks, Dad, but the thing is, I've got a date tonight.
That's okay. Take the wagon.
I hate the wagon. It makes me feel like I should be going to a Cub Scout meeting. And this girl's real special.
Look, Kevin,
Dad, please, let me just take the car just for tonight. I promise, I'll drive real careful. Straight to her house, straight to the dance.
Afraid not, pal.
Oh, come on,
Hey,
Dad.
I said no. I mean, you're not the only one around here with a problem. I've been out of work for a month. I got a house payment due. And now I got to go try and make my brights brighter and my whites their whitest. Excuse me.
Stuff's okay, I guess. Hey, that used to be up there. Probably just forgot to put you in. Thank you. So, how'd you do? I finally sold the waffle iron. Oh, yeah? Hope she's from out of town. Look, another customer. I'll take her. Older women are crazy about me. Hello, may I help you, madam, or are you just browsing?
Oh, my. What a gracious young man.
As you can see, we have some very lovely items. How about a nice bowling trophy?
Oh, I don't think so.
We have some real good books. David Copperfield, Treasure Island, and My Story by Mike Douglas.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you like our egg?
Young man, where did you get this?
Our housekeeper, Mr. Belvedere, he brought it over from England.
How much are you asking for it?
Well, I really shouldn't do this, but because I like you, I'll give it to you for $10.
$10?
All right, 5. All right, 3. And I'll throw in a bowling trophy.
I'll take it.
That you, honey?
Yes, Nookums.
Real funny.
Any news about the strike?
Yeah, they're talking again, but it's not going to work out. It'll just be another disaster. Speaking of which, I got to start dinner.
I'd be happy to help.
Forget it.
Well, thank goodness I still have my juju bees.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, children. How did your garage sale go?
Great, we sold a whole lot of junk. Yeah, we made $57. We're gonna get an envelope and give it to Mom and Dad.
Well, I think what you children have done is wonderful. Mr. Belvedere is very proud of you.
I always knew we were good kids. Come on.
Kids?
Hey, Marcia.
Hi, honey.
What do you got there?
Hey, Mom.
You guys know anything about these?
Yeah, I put them up for a garage sale.
These were stuck up all over the neighborhood.
Save the children. Owen's Family Distress Sale. Help us buy food and medicine. Nice picture of you, Wes. Where'd you get the crutches?
We were only trying to get people to come. Yeah, and look, we made all this money to help you guys. We didn't think we were doing anything wrong.
It's okay. You didn't.
Thanks, kids. What you did was just wonderful.
Oh, Wesley.
Yeah?
Have you seen Mr. Belvedere's egg?
What's the matter? You lay one?
I lost one.
Yeah, I sold it. I got $3.
3 whole bucks.
What's going on, Mr. Belvedere?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just that in their zeal, the children have sold something they shouldn't have. But it's all right. It's all right. I can always get another. After all, there are 2 others in the world exactly like it.
All right. We'll find it.
Wes, do you remember who you sold it to?
Some old lady with beady eyes. Yeah, I think I've seen her around here.
Let's comb the neighborhood. Go get your brother.
He's not here. He drove away in his car about an hour ago.
Damn it, I told him absolutely not. What's the matter with that kid? What's going on with this family?
I hope that's the new border. I'm checking out. May I help you?
Oh, hello. I'm Marie Stinkle.
That's her. That's the lady who gypped me.
Oh?
You took advantage of a little kid. You ought to be ashamed.
I know. Are you Mr. Belvedere?
Yes.
I believe this belongs to you.
Oh, thank you for returning it.
You would have tracked me down eventually. And besides, I was happy just to possess it a few short hours.
I understand.
Hey, what's the big deal? This thing about to hatch or something?
Sir, this is a Fabergé egg.
I know that.
Oh, they were crafted as Easter gifts for the children of the Tsar. Before they were all shot, I mean.
George, those things are worth thousands of dollars.
Oh, yes. 750,000.
You mean that thing's worth close to $1 million?
Oh, yes. And I brought it back. Well, I'm going to go home now and sit in some warm water. Goodbye.
Well, that's turned out all right.
So what's your racket?
I beg your pardon?
I mean, that thing's worth close to $1 million, and you're working for us, doing our dirty dishes.
Somebody has to.
Where did you get it, Mr. Belvedere?
Well, it was simply a token of appreciation from an old friend in the Sudan. I mean, you save a sheik's life, and well, you know how they are.
But you could sell it, go anywhere you want to, do anything.
Perhaps.
So why are you sticking around here?
Hi, everybody.
Well, look who's back. I hope you enjoyed your little joyride, pal, because it's the last one you ever take.
I know.
You stood right in front of me, listened to every word I said, then went right out and did what you wanted.
I took the car back.
What?
I took the car back. I told the guy I never drove it and how my dad was out of work. He gave me the money back.
Yeah, well, you still disobeyed. And something could have happened. And you're still in very, very big... Thanks, pal.
Sure.
There's a reason I'm sticking around.
I'll get it.
And listen, We'll get you another car as soon as this thing's settled.
Oh, that's okay, Dad. Maybe I'll just jazz up the wagon, put on some racing stripes or something.
Okay, I'll tell him. Bye. It's over.
What?
Dad's strike.
You're kidding.
You go back to work tomorrow.
All right.
Now can I go to your...
We'll talk about it after dinner.
Oh, yeah, let's go out to dinner and celebrate.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere can treat. He's rich.
Come on, kids.
Well, I guess it's back to the paper for me.
And back to the kitchen for me.
You know, there's some things in the world you just can't put a price on.
I've noticed that.
I mean, like Kevin, taking the car back and all. It makes this check worth about a half a dozen of those.
That's true.
So, you want to trade?
Let's go. At any rate, to attempt to describe in any rational detail the events of the past few days goes well beyond my ability to keep hold of a pen. Suffice it to say, George has his job back, I have my egg back, and the Owens household has me back. One unfortunate result of all this is Miss Tangle. Sometimes I wish she had never returned the egg. I've allowed her to visit it on several occasions, but that doesn't seem to satisfy her. It's still here, Miss Tangle. I must remember to hide that ladder.